Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Open Roads, the smash hit YouTube video series here on youtube.com/Seannosaurus Rex. Asterisk. Not really. But hey, this is what 2024 has been about. It's me playing stuff that I am interested in. And I am interested in open roads. So that is what we're going to finish today, hopefully. I do have the achievement list pulled up. It's one of those weird games where it's tough to get a read on exactly how long it is. How Long to Beat has it at like 3 hours. Some YouTube videos are at like 2.5. Some YouTube videos are at like 4. So we'll see. There was this Star Trek game that I played was like so wildly inconsistent with its run times. But I don't want to like play most of it and then there's like a 45-minute finale. This also probably doesn't need to be 3 parts. So I'm going to trust, because I have something on my finger, I'm going to trust that it's a couple hours left. You'll know better than I do, but we're going to try and wrap this game up. I like it so far. I'm 50-50 on the art style. I kind of like the rotoscope animation. I don't love that it doesn't match. They don't even try to match words to mouth movements, so it feels like everything's an inner monologue. I'm having a little bit of trouble keeping up with the characters, but we did find out that our grandma might not be who we thought they were. There may be an ex or a secret lover. I think I already kind of know what's going to happen in this game, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we'll see. There's also a treasure aspect. Let's jump in. Hopefully, perfect. Mom wants me to pack my room. Ooh, I already did that. Okay. We're on the road to a secret summer home to find out what's the deal with Grandma, Helen's mystery man. Who knows what we might find. It'll be a while before we get there, though. Oh. Character model looks a little weird in a 3D space. $2 miles to services. Pick up directions. Oh, nice. Oh man, look at all that. Can I roll down the window? Okay. Glove compartment. Oh, what did we get at the store? Invoice. Tri-mint single. Oh shoot, I'm on the wrong camera. Shoot. Sorry. Tri-mint gum single pack. Judy's chips. Cheesy. Oh, cherry fizzed can. 4 sold. $3.50. All right. Text Dad. Text Francine. Hey, Frankie. Guess where I am? Where? In the car with my mom. Yeah, and? Why would you text me about that? Because we're on a road trip. Ah, was this planned or? Not till this morning, lol. Where are you going? Found this weird stuff in my grandma's attic and now we're going to my family's old summer house. You have a summer house now? I know, my mom never told me about it before. No one's been there for like 30 years. I'm hoping it's either cool or haunted. Why not both? You know what? You're right. I'll text you tonight if we find anything cool. Or haunted. Did you tell your mom about the plane ticket? Nope. Tess, whoops. You have to. Okay, have safe trip, nerd. Pick up car registration. Okay. Don't really need to read all of this, but it's there. Pick up sunglasses. Why is my controller vibrating? So can I pick up... Can I text my dad? Hi, Dad. Text me back when you're around. Oh, that's it. Oh, well, that was sadder than I anticipated.
What highway are we on anyway?
I didn't open my
This
backpack.
is the old 2-lane north route, from before there was a freeway. It used to be the main route north, but now it's pretty off the beaten path. It's the way we always took to get up to the summer place when I was growing up, though. So I wanted to take it again.
It's nice out here. Peaceful.
Mm-hmm. Used to be a lot more cars on the road, and little shops and towns along the way. But with all the traffic going up the freeway now, everything kind of died off.
God, that sucks.
What are you doing back there? Are you gonna do your homework?
No, I'm not going to do
No.
my homework.
Reading in the car makes me carsick.
Then what are you messing with back there?
I don't know.
So stop it. It's not safe.
When did you say the last time you were at this summer house was?
Oh, when I was, I guess, 15. Your age?
I'm 16.
I meant about your age.
So, like, 35 years ago?
And you say you're bad at math.
What was it like?
The summer house? I just always really liked it there. It was an escape.
From what?
Everything, I guess.
She got to live in a
School,
van.
Town, same old. Every day just felt like it was hours when we were there.
So why did you stop going?
Oh, yeah, we stopped going as a family when I was your age, and then I went off to college and then married your father.
Did Dad even know about this place? I can't imagine Dad passing up a free summer home where he could just hang out and do nothing all day.
So you're saying your father is lazy?
Yes. He's a man of leisure.
He's a man of leisure.
Is that what that phrase means?
What else would it mean? He likes relaxing.
He sure does. It's probably why I never mentioned it to him. Because I knew he would never have put in the work to actually fix it up so we could use it.
It needed a lot of work?
Well, not last I saw it, but being unoccupied for decades out there in the middle of nowhere, it's gotta be falling apart.
It could still be in good shape. Maybe somebody's been, keeping it up.
You hope squatters have been living in it?
No, like shoe elves.
What?
I mean, it'd be nice if it were magically still in good shape, considering we need a new place to live.
To live in? Tess, I'm sorry, you couldn't live there, and not year-round.
Why not?
Well, it doesn't have central heat, or even really insulation. It's a summer home, not a winter home.
Well, it's better than not having a home at all, isn't it?
Okay, we're not gonna be homeless.
But we're getting kicked out of Grandma Helen's house. We don't have anywhere else to live.
We'll find a place.
What kind of place?
I don't know yet.
We're gonna be living in this car, aren't we?
No.
Just like when you lived in that van.
We can find an apartment.
How are you even going to pay for an apartment?
The theater company,
I thought you said it was underwater.
Well, it's not doing great, but...
Mom.
What?
We need money.
Why are we having this
Believe me,
conversation?
Tess, I know.
If Dad was still here.
What do you mean if Dad was still
Excuse
here?
me?
He could help. Pay for things.
The man of leisure?
If your father and I were still together, we wouldn't be in this situation in the first place.
What?
Well, have you asked Dad if he could send back some money? To help?
Absolutely not. He doesn't have the money.
But Dad moved out west. For work. What? Don't laugh at me.
I
I'm
rolled
not-
my eyes at
I'm
you.
not. It's just work. Sure.
It wasn't for work? Then what was it then? I think I deserve to know.
If he hasn't told you his side of the story, I'm not gonna step in and take that responsibility for him, like I always did. Your father left me in a hell of a situation. We made all these decisions together. Do you not understand that? We made decisions that depended on us both, you know, sticking around. I didn't plan for any of this. You idealize your father, you know that? And I just don't really want to talk about it right
She's
now.
giving facial expressions that don't look
Fine.
like they should be facial
Let's never talk
expressions
about
from
it.
a person
Let's
driving.
never talk about anything important.
Pretty sure I have my phone buzz. You got it. Hey kiddo, sorry I missed your messages. What do you mean sorry? You didn't miss them. Was in mid of a biz negotiation. What's up? Hey dad, what's up? Not much. At work right now, but good to hear from you. Fucking spell "hear" correctly, you moron. How's work going? Good, making money. I don't know if mom told you, but we are moving out next week. I think it's going to be hard for mom to pay for rent or rent at a new place and stuff like that. I kind of like that there's a typo there, because this would be like you'd have to push the button a bunch of times, so it makes sense that it would be like a D instead of an F. You could send back some money to help. I'd love to, kid, but right now my liquid assets are all tied up in reinvesting at work. If I sent enough back that could help you worth a damn without sinking my business out here, you know I would. But your mom's always been the smart one. She'll figure things out, don't worry. Okay. You understand, right, Pumpkin? Oh, where's my decision? Did you tell mom you bought the ticket? Oh, shit. Not yet. Me and mom are actually on a road trip right now. We are investigating a family mystery, going to her old summer house. Can you believe it? Wow, you need to tell her, kiddo, or else I will. And you know, she would freak, lol. Okay, I promise I will ASAP. I know you will. Love you. I actually have to get back to it now. Treat your mom nice, okay? You say love you? Close enough. See you soon.
Are you sending text messages to someone?
Yes, I am.
To who?
It's to whom, Mother? It was Dad.
Just getting his side of the story, huh?
No.
No comment.
It's all right. Having a common enemy can help bring people together.
You're not my enemy. Or Dad's.
Sometimes it feels that way.
Well, it's not supposed to.
Opal, I need your eyes on the road here. What are we doing? It's not supposed to.
Mom!
My God.
Are you okay?
I just didn't think it would still be here.
Mom, well, it is. And it looks to be surprisingly well preserved.
Well, it's not just like I remember it. A little more
Rundown?
weathered than the
Yeah, there we
last
go.
time I was here. But I guess I am too.
Want to start looking around?
Yeah.
Okay. This isn't exactly what I pictured when Mom said they had a summer home, but it's still pretty cool in a retro way. There's probably lots of cool stuff inside for when Mom was a teen, and hopefully some clues to the identity of Grandma Helen's mystery man. I like the optimism. I feel like the story's going to go somewhat dark, but
It's your cool van. And it's locked.
Gotta keep all the cool stuff in there secure.
Please tell me the keys are somewhere. I need to see what a lava lamp looks like after it just sits there mutating for 30 years.
They might have been... I can't remember.
Don't do this
Yeah,
to
of
me,
course
Mother.
you can't.
I have to see how much tie-dye is in there. Please.
Oh, August was always trying to steal my keys so she could get in there and mess with my stuff. They're probably in her room.
Oh, okay.
The little criminal.
Little
All
criminal.
right, I'm on the case. The cool stuff is so close, I can taste it.
You don't want to taste it. You do not want to taste it. The van Mom turned into her bedroom when she was a teen is still sitting here, but it's locked. She says the keys might be stashed in August's room. There's no way you want to open a door that's been closed for 30 years. Like a literal door, not a metaphorical door. We're going to be opening metaphorical doors all day. Let's take a look at this ashtray. Zoom in. Excellent. It's an ashtray. Oh, God. Oh, let's keep exploring outside. Free tire. That. The game is not running super well. Doesn't look like there's a lot. Why is there just like so much shit? There's nothing around here, which is maybe the most wild aspect about this. Like there's just nothing. Also, there are 3 doors to this house for some reason.
What's in here?
That's just August's old room. Let's try and find some other way in.
Can't get into August's room from the outside. Maybe there's another way in. Like the inside? Enter trailer home?
Is this a trailer home?
It's a mobile home.
What did I just say?
They're not the same thing. A trailer home hooks up to the back of a truck and can be towed around. You can take it from place to place. A mobile home arrives on a trailer, like towed by a big truck.
Go on.
A mobile home doesn't have wheels.
Well, why didn't you just say that?
Well, I will admit it took me a moment to untangle the nuances.
Oh, puppy.
Is this lady?
There she is. Good girl.
The resemblance to August's portrait of her is uncanny. Those vacant eyes, the unhinged jaw. August really captured her malevolence.
Malevolence?
She looks like a sweet old dog, but it took August's artistic temperament to expose the darkness within. I love art.
Of course you do. Art is so dumb. Oh, the rollerblades.
You used to roller skate?
Mm-hmm. At the drive-in on Main Street.
Where the hell is Main Street?
Why would you be roller skating at... Mom, were you a roller skating waitress at a drive-in restaurant?
When we were here for the summer, yeah.
Like in the movies?
Yeah. It seems silly now. I mean, it was silly, but I was glad to have the distraction.
From what?
Well, it was the first time we'd come back for the summer since my father died.
She made it sound so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think...
I forgot.
I don't know, I was probably kind of depressed. It was good to be up and moving around and not just sulking.
And bringing people burgers on roller skates in a little outfit?
Oh yeah, the whole 9.
tell me there's a photo of this somewhere.
I don't know. Maybe?
Well, I've got a new objective.
Ah, crap. It's possible there's a photo somewhere around here of Mom from when she was a teenage roller skating waitress. If that exists, then by God, I'm going to find it. The Family Garden. September 1966, 75 cents. TV guide. Maureen Hansen, her fabulous TV debut. Local listings July 1st through July 20th. I loved TV Guide. Reading TV Guide. The 3 R's. Writing TV Guide, reading TV Guide. I forget what the third one was. It's a Simpsons joke, by the way. Whoa.
Sheesh, what happened here?
Looks like the wall gave way. Water damage, I guess.
What is this thing?
It's the water heater.
Oh, that's why you said water damage. I get it, I'm following along. Well, it's not going anywhere now. Can we climb over it?
No! God, look at all that rusty metal.
I'm up on my tetanus shots, aren't I?
We're not risking it.
Well, what's that thingy back there?
It's a maintenance hatch for getting down into the crawl space under the house.
Oh, good. Oh, I don't want to go in the
Is there
crawl
any
space.
other way into the crawl space?
I think there's a way to get in from around the back. Why are you acting so excited?
Well, if we could get into the crawl space, we could climb back up out of that hatch and get over to that side of the mobile home to find more stuff.
I'm not sure why you're using the plural here.
And also, I really want to see if there's any cool, creepy stuff under there. Like a skeleton.
Listen, you can give it a peek if you want, but there is no way I'm crawling under there with you. You're on your own.
Hey, no problem. More cool, creepy stuff for me.
I do appreciate that this game gives you... The way this game is written always answers like the question or says the thing that I am immediately thinking. Freaking water heater fell through the wall and we can't get around it, but there's a weird hatch in the floor. Maybe I could go under the house and come up through there. There's access to the crawl space around back. Okay, so that's...
Oh, look at this big pink guy.
Kurt won that from me at the fair.
Kurt?
Oh, I fucked.
We met at the drive-in diner.
You had a summer fling?
Hell yeah.
Was he cute?
I thought he was very handsome. And he rode a motorcycle.
Oh my god, a bad boy?
I like the,
Did
the
you-
thing's
wait,
just hanging up in the
Did
air.
you roller skate his order out to him on his motorcycle? How did that work?
He parked the motorcycle and sat at a table inside.
Oh, okay.
And then
that
I
makes
sat on
sense.
his lap.
Sorry, getting caught up on the details here, but tell me more about Kurt.
Honestly, I fell for him pretty hard that summer. It was pretty,
Cool. On his motorcycle?
He was very romantic.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, not like that. Well, a little like that.
Oh, Mom's getting...
No.
Hell yeah.
So, what happened?
Mom's getting spicy.
Did you break up with him, or...
I don't remember. It was just a summer thing. It doesn't really matter.
Yes, it does.
Wow. Did I hit a nerve?
He died in a motorcycle
Maybe
accident.
we should keep looking around for more relevant things.
Whoa. Wait, so I can pick up the teddy bear, but the gun is just fine? Okay, I really can't pick that up? I don't even know if that really shows on screen. August's New Friend by August Devine. August's dad left her a special tie. It was a red tie and it had special powers. When August wore the special tie, she met her friend Nightshade. Nightshade, like Dayman, lived in the shadows and would always be there to help. He was August's friend who would never go away. Oh, that's right. It's like it doesn't like work. Oops.
Nightshade?
It was because he could only come out at night. Or stay in the shade, as I remember it.
Okay, well that's spooky as hell.
August was just a kid. She needed someone to talk to.
She was a fucking
Did it have
loser.
to be a freaky imaginary friend who lurked in the shadows? I mean, what about you or Grandma Helen?
Why would I want to talk to her?
Teenager. I don't think I was the most, I don't know, compassionate at that age. I had my own problems.
I had to make out with Kurt.
If I had a little sister and Dad died, I'd be there for her to talk to.
It's different. You don't know what having a little sister is like.
Are you trying to say you were justified in not helping your little sister when she was grieving after her father died?
I helped. I did. I mean, we were all there for each other, but I could have used more help too. I don't think I had anything left to give.
That is a fair
So
reason.
August made a new friend for herself, one who would always listen.
Can't help people if you can't help yourself. Saint Benedict Messenger. Services Sunday, 7:30 a.m., 11 a.m. Whew, that's a long service. Go until at least 10. Saturdays at 6 p.m. Published by this week. Oh, bowling. Men's League, Finance Committee meeting, choir, confirmation class, AM Sunday school, potluck luncheon. Oh, maybe it's not that long. That's weird. Seems weird that it would be like you have the second service is at 11 and then there's a potluck luncheon. Nah, whatever. I mean, I guess it could just be a one-off thing. Announcements. The Finance Committee is searching for new members to join their cause. If you're interested in assisting the committee, speak with Miss Nancy Simmons. Weddings. Oh, God. Gross. We'll be married on Tuesday evening. What the hell? 7:30 o'clock. We pray that the Lord Jesus may rightly bless the young couple. Floral offerings, Sunday school. The upcoming school year approaching, so too does our Sunday school. The first meeting of the Sunday school will be held on Monday. Wait, what? Hold on, what? At 7 o'clock in the evening. Oh, for those, okay. God has called you. And he, capital He. It should be capital G dash. And then a hyphen and then a D. All new members after the 11 a.m. service. So it's a 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. service? No, 7:30 to 8:30? And then there's just 2.5 hours? You go like 9 and 11. That way the people there for the 11 o'clock service pile up in the foyer while the preacher's taking too long. What's the fallout and how can you be safe? Nothing more than particles of matter in the air made radioactive by nuclear or thermonuclear explosions. When an atomic or hydrogen bomb has exploded close to the ground, tens or thousands of tons of atomized earth, building materials, rocks, gases are sucked upward, sometimes a height of 80,000 feet or more. They help form the mushroom cloud, which is always seen with one of these explosions. Oh, that's like the eye thing. Or the thumb, if you can see, if it covers it, you're far enough away or something. Huh. To sum it up, Americans are hard to scare. That's not true. Americans are very easy to scare. Someone had a dark thought about a woman, like, oh God! We're terrified. There's a gay character in a movie. Everybody, duck and cover. We're fucked. Nope. Should get hung up on. That auto track is a little rough. Okay. I think I have everything kind of in this area. Those have seen better days.
These have seen better days.
Yeah, it's a shame they've gotten so moth-eaten.
Taxidermy must have been beautiful when it was new.
Yeah, this taxidermy must have been beautiful when it was new. Did Grandpa shoot these?
Mm-hmm. Well, the pheasant. I shot the deer.
Mom! That's kind of awesome. You
And she
were
shot Kurt's motorcycle.
my age
Kurt's.
when you shot it?
Younger. Our father took us hunting during the summers when we'd stay out here. Well, mostly just me. I always did all right with hunting. I could kind of, what's the word? Compartmentalize it. I don't think August could, though. I only saw her fire a gun once. A little .22 hunting rifle. She didn't want to, but my dad wouldn't let her give up. He said we weren't heading back until August took her shot.
So she shot him in the back.
Aimed and fired and missed. The deer ran off, and August cried all the way home. That was August's first and last hunting trip. Our father didn't have much patience for that kind of, he had a real thing for, not letting your emotions get in the way.
Oh, so
Maybe
he was
it's good to let your
like a
emotions
man
get
in the
the way
60s, huh?
sometimes. Maybe they're trying to tell you something.
You're invited. Place. August 18th. Postcard. Greetings from Canada. Couldn't tell if that was a C or a G. Darling, I know I'm running from something, but I have never felt so free. What? I just crossed the border and am writing you from a desk, from the desk in a room at a motel that's hidden off a little side road far from the main throughway. There's more driving to do before I find us a little place to settle down. But before long, I'll have a return address for you to write back to. Don't miss me too much. True Color. That looks like someone punched a keyboard, and that was the name that they went with. Pavkanchkin? Michigan, 1969. Planned for more beautiful parks. Published. Postcard. Huh. there's a
Well,
key.
would you look at
a key.
this? A postcard from the mystery man.
Ben Stiller?
What was he running from?
The mob.
The mob.
I don't think my mother would have gone for a mob.
You went for a
guy.
bad boy with Kurt, and I don't want to
According
hear
The
it.
Sopranos, they can be very charismatic. When they're not whacking people.
Wait, you've been watching The Sopranos? Isn't that a little R-rated for you?
Oh yeah. Very much so.
Let's talk about your viewing habits when we get home.
Please?
Ooh, a little tiny key. What do you think it's for?
Probably unlocking something?
Ugh.
Okay,
Maybe a
all
desk
right, Mom.
drawer?
Found a little key. I wonder what it unlocks. Okay. August 1968. Oh, man. Go to open the fridge? box of crackers. I mean, is there anything... Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot going on in here. Pick up a can, pick up a can. Interesting. Canned potato chips. Oh. I guess I didn't look at them. Oh. Pick up a postcard. I didn't even realize that I could do that. Oh. Darling, I've been driving up and down the highways and byways looking for the perfect spot. Somewhere secluded, where no one would think to look, with a little bit of space. I know you always liked a place near the water. I'll find something soon. Just keep biding your time and don't let on. What? Johnny Appleseed. How were you supposed to, like, hide that? You're sending postcards. Like, wouldn't people be like, well, I guess you wouldn't assume unless you knew. Hey, write me back at this address. Come find us.
Aha! They were really gonna run away together, huh?
He thought so anyway. Whoever he was.
Why do you think Grandma decided not to run off with him?
Well, maybe she just came to her senses. She could have gotten swept up in all the emotions and everything after Father died, and then
Father.
when the time came, she thought better of it.
Maybe. Or... maybe something super messed up happened.
Like what?
He got whacked.
Okay. He was driving on these secluded back roads and whatnot, and he picks up a hitchhiker. And the hitchhiker gets in, and he asks him where he's headed. And the hitchhiker says, all the way to the end of the line, man. And the hitchhiker's just staring off into the distance like he's lost at some faraway place. And then all of a sudden, with no warning, he pulls out this huge rusty Bowie knife.
It's actually pronounced Bowie.
What? No, it's like the last name, like David Bowie.
Different last name. Bowie.
Are you just messing with me?
No, that's how it's pronounced.
Okay, we're getting off track.
Well, anyway, maybe this guy got killed by a crazy hitchhiker. That's all I'm saying.
Well, that would be super messed up.
Okay. Is there, like, anything else? We went in there. There's a shotgun that they all, like, totally ignored. Fork on the floor. Boots. It's locked. Okay, so we want to look for the crawl space area. I guess if I missed anything, I can just go back.
So
I guess this
is
is a
how we
pretty
get into
easy
the crawl
1,000.
space?
That was a
You keep
gamer
saying
score.
we.
So, this is how intrepid people with an innate sense of curiosity get into the crawl space?
Among other personality traits, yes.
Fine then. I'll go it alone. You're probably too frail to get in here anyway. Those creaky knees of yours.
Okay, all right. Fucking
Okay, into the filthy crawl space you go.
calm down.
See you on the other side.
Good God, I don't want to do this.
Ooh, this is good. Mom's gotta see this.
The space for writing messages. I'm writing to you from our. I'm writing you from our new home, right on the water. I was looking and looking, and I realized there's no better home for us than the one we could just pull up, anchor, and split if we really needed to. So I bought us a houseboat. It's really something else. Bought it from an older fellow who'd kept it perfect, and was just done having it. What? Having to maintain it. And was just done having to maintain it in his autumn years. There's rumor they're going to dam this river up, but that's a long time coming if it happens at all. Now just you and those kids. Now just to get you and those kids moved up here. I hope it's been a good summer. Right back discreetly, and let's make plans for the big move. Something I've learned since Leo died is that being loaded with cash is the only way to live. Get ready to leave all your worries behind. Okay. That houseboat. Houseboat. Wow. Oh, so you can't miss those. I thought I was doing a good job finding collectibles. Oh.
Oh. Cool.
Okay, great. Excellent. Not even an achievement to go with it.
Mom, I found a way in. Hang on, I'll open the back door. Hey, Mom, I found something. Look, look.
Another letter.
He wanted to live with Grandma on a boat? Maybe we can figure out where the boat was by looking at the photo.
It looks like, well, it looks like a boat.
A houseboat.
Can't see much of the surrounding area.
Yeah.
It's near trees?
That's like all of
Maybe
Canada.
we can look for some of those.
A place in Canada with trees. That narrows it down.
See, I'm telling you, this writing is top notch. Whoa. Gee whiz your hair. Okay. Ugh. I don't like any of this. Confidential to precocious stone. You're young, idealistic, and you trust easily. You have an open heart and a lot of pain to heal. Don't let someone who's more flash than substance take advantage of that. Okay. Okay. We found it. Oh, we found it. We did it. We found the photo. It was on the mirror.
Yes! It's here! It's really here! Photographic evidence of your roller skating waitress phase. I love it. You are cute!
Now you're ugly.
I don't know.
Oh, please, Mom,
I mean, that silver streak.
You were cute then,
Woohoo!
and you're, hot mom now.
What?
Some of
According to
us
the
would call
boys
you a
at
MILF.
school, you are my hot mom.
Oh, shit.
You didn't know about this?
The horn dogs at school?
No! I am not.
She's like, I'm gonna run to
It's
OnlyFans.
great. It's great having all the boys at school talking about how hot your mom is. It's great. Regardless, this photo of you is real neat, and I think we should keep it.
Sure. Why not?
Hot mom, yes! Achievement. Let's go. 60G. Pays to explore. Wild.
What's in
wait,
here?
whoops.
That was my mom and dad's room. Well, just my mom's room last we were here.
Well, dang it. That door's stuck.
I think... Look, we could twist the latch open if... I think I could get this open with a flathead screwdriver.
Awesome. Where's one of those?
Oh, I had a little toolkit.
Oh, look at that
in
progress
the glove box
blocker.
of my van.
Nice.
We can't get in the van. Okay. Oh. The door to Grandma Helen's room is broken, but it's going to take more than that to keep me from snooping. Mom said we might be able to jimmy it open with a little screwdriver if she kept it in her van. Pick up a map. Oh. Oh, Kurt. About 2 hours drive.
What's this about?
Oh, that was the town where Kurt lived. You know, we were a summer thing, but we were planning on how we could keep seeing each other once we both went home after the summer. I guess I was feeling pretty lost. I latched onto him and held on tight. He became my plan for how I would be okay.
And that didn't work out?
Yeah, like these things often do.
So how'd you end up with Dad?
Sorry?
Well, you didn't end up with Kurt. How'd you end up with Dad?
Oh, it was a lot of years later that I met your dad. After college, I moved back to Greenville for my bookkeeping job. It was actually when I was in one of the first plays I performed in at the Andromeda. Your dad was in the audience. He hung around outside the stage door after the show and he flagged me down. He said there was a problem with the production. He was so distracted by my beauty that he couldn't pay attention to anything else going on in the play.
Oh my god. That is so dumb.
That's so lame.
Yep.
Dad's always been corny as hell.
Don't say hell.
I found it endearing at the time. He was very persistent.
Was Dad big into local theater?
No. He told me later that he'd actually been at the play on a date with someone else.
Oh my
He
god.
told her he needed to head home, then hung around the theater to talk to me.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
Did you find that endearing?
No.
I guess at the time I found it flattering. And a little funny. I should have realized it was a red flag.
Wait, are you saying Dad cheated on you?
Oh, God, no. No. Just, you know, it's a sleazy move.
Yeah, it's not great.
So, not the kind of thing Kurt would have done?
Oh, I don't know.
Do you remember... Well, did it seem like Grandma wanted to...
Leave my father? I mean... I guess when I was around your age, I started wondering why they were together in the first place. They didn't seem to...
That's not good.
make sense together?
Yeah.
Huh. I remember when I started wondering that about you and Dad. Why you were together. You're both so different. Did you used to have more in common?
Well... When you're together at first, everything about each other is new. It can cover up a lot of things. But when you get used to each other, that's when it can be hard. But sometimes, you know, by that point, it's too late.
Too late? Because you have a kid?
Well, that can be one factor.
So you think you and Dad would have split up a lot sooner if I wasn't around? Well, I'm sorry I held everything up, okay? Maybe you would have been happier if you hadn't been stuck with Dad for so long.
Honey, that's not how it is. It's not as simple as that, and it's not because of you. There's a lot more to it. We'll talk about it someday.
When's someday?
Not today.
Next Thursday.
Then when?
Not today. Go mechanics! Oh man, I forgot that August had this. I let her keep it when I moved into the van.
But August didn't even go to Fort State.
She almost did. We were both so excited to, growing up. Don't you remember Grandma talking about how much she loved it?
I remember her talking about how sexist it was.
Yeah, well, everything was sexist back then. But we're a Ford State family. You'll be a triple legacy.
Gross. I don't even know if I want to go to college. You know what? Let's just break that ice right
I
now.
don't even know if I want to go to college.
What do you mean you don't know if you want to go to college? Of course you're going.
I can make my own choices.
What kind of choice is that? To be broke?
I'm not gonna
Yes.
be broke. I've been working really hard on my design business. And August didn't go to college.
August was lucky. She's talented, but she's also lucky.
When I'm 18.
Look, I don't want to talk about this anymore. It's not a discussion.
Fine.
Howdy. Nee.
Oh, how fun. Wait, did they not get to use these?
Got it.
Aha! This must be the key to the van.
No video games back then, I guess. Poor, deprived kids.
A novel traveling game for all ages. Yuck. Test your skills of memory and retention with this fun matching game. Select corresponding pieces to clear the board and win. No video games.
Well, howdy there. What's your name, buddy?
Not free plate.
Oh my god, Aunt August. I have so many questions.
Dear August, you were upset after what happened today, and that's all right. You needed time to yourself instead of talking to me, and that's all right too. But as upset as you are, you need to remember, boys only tease girls because they like them or because they're different. You cannot control the cruelty of others, but you can discourage it through your own appearance and behavior, or learn to play along. It's time to grow up now. I know you will. What?
I don't know if I agree with this advice. This doesn't sound very Millie to me.
Millie was just a character, honey.
I know, but didn't she usually give advice Grandma would have given?
No.
How could you tell a little kid that getting picked on was their own fault?
I don't know if that's what she meant.
It's right here. She's like, if people are mean to you, you should change. What, the bullies are right?
Yeah, have you
She
considered
never
not
told
being
me
ugly?
that kind of thing when girls were being mean to me at school. She just told me to be myself.
I guess... Well, maybe if Mother could have gone back and given August the advice she gave you instead, she would have.
I hope so.
I guess that's kind of fair. Should be able to give credit to people for changing. Little artist. Oh, heavily used. Okay. Pick up a map. Oh. Cool. Van. Okay, so right next to the doghouse.
I knew it!
Knew what?
This map could only be the directions to the lost bootlegger gold.
Tess, this was clearly drawn by a child.
Perhaps it was a particularly childlike bootlegger.
Seems more like August to me.
Looks like she was just playing buried treasure.
Do you think there'd be anything there to dig up that was left behind? It'd be like a time capsule.
Maybe she was gonna come back for it later. It was her first investment.
She got started early. I don't know. Let's just go see what it is.
Baseball cards from the 1930s. Found a map to buried treasure. Could it be a fabled bootlegger gold? Probably not, but it might be something cool. X marks the spot near the doghouse. The Mean Boys. One day, August rode her bike to town because of how sunny it was. Because it was sunny, her friend Nightshade had to follow behind under the trees because he lives in the shade and shadows and can't go in the sun. August laughed as Nightshade ran along under the trees, and she and Nightshade made jokes together. When August and Nightshade got to town, there were boys outside the general store. They saw August's special tie that made her safe, but it didn't make her safe from them. The Mean Boys came closer. They said, "Who are you talking to? And what are you wearing, stupid?" August said, "My dad's tie." The Mean Boys said, "Your dad must be stupid." August was crying, but the Mean Boys didn't care. They laughed and laughed. August looked for Nightshade, but Nightshade couldn't help because he was trapped in the shade under the tree far away. When the Mean Boys went away, August went under the tree with Nightshade. August's special tie was all dirty. She gave Nightshade a hug to feel better, but it didn't help enough.
Poor kid. Did she get made fun of a lot? At school and stuff?
I think she got picked on when she was little, but she
I
toughened
think.
up.
What do you mean, you think?
I guess right around this age, when we came back from our last summer trip.
What changed?
I don't know.
I don't know. Probably her sister not being there for her? Just a thought or a theory? So I can't like hey mom anything about that. Interesting. Okay. So then
You ready to unearth this mystery?
You are really getting into the mess on this trip. Crawling through old crawl spaces, digging in the dirt.
It's for the sake of the adventure, Mom.
Don't let me stop you.
oh. Okay. Goodbye, Nightshade. Thank you for being my friend. I'll miss you. Oh. Why is this making me, like, genuinely sad?
So this is where August buried her feelings.
No thanks to you,
Mom.
ass.
Come on, it's sad.
It is sad,
What?
bitch.
I don't know. Maybe we should keep it. Maybe August would want it.
I think so, too.
I think so too.
We can just put it in the car.
Welcome back, Nightshade.
Turns out the real treasure was the friends we made along the way. JK was actually the grave of August's imaginary friend, Nightshade. So I feel kind of bad for disturbing it. I excused your behavior earlier. Because I think it's fair to say, you know, hey, I didn't have a lot of myself to give, but also, you know, gotta be there.
Everything I'd imagined.
It's got an ugly lamp, an acoustic guitar, a concerning scent of mold?
I mean, what do you expect? It's been under this carport for 30 years.
Why did
That's
you
why
close
I'm
the
not
door?
coming inside.
Okay, I'll just look around and get out. It is kind of gross in here.
You're just looking for the screwdriver, right?
Right.
Don't get too nosy, all right?
All right. But look at all this stuff.
I heard that. Okay.
Wow. Mom was even into theater back then. Huh.
Ooh, pick up a letter.
Brutal, Lori. Brutal. But kind of fair.
Dear Opal, are you getting my letters? I haven't heard from you since you told me about Kurt. I've been writing every week. Things at the park are lame. All the fun people left, and now it's just me, Gordon, and the dorks from Sandusky. If I don't get anything back, I'm going to assume you're too preoccupied with Kurt to write me. At least one of us is having fun. I'll talk to you when school starts, I guess. Unless I'm too busy. Lori. Death of a salesman. The school for scandal.
Ah, alas. Not so groovy anymore.
Pick up a letter.
Holy
Babe, the summer's been real out here, but I've got a split. I'm not hip to another winter with snow. I'm on my back headed to Cali. Look me up if you're ever out that way. Kurt. Take? Oh. Is that it? It's not a whole lot. Not a whole lot going on in here. I thought there'd be more juice, more dirt. Record player.
How was the stuff? Cool as you'd hoped?
Kurt left
Well,
you for
I
California.
found...
You have a thing for men who leave you for California.
this.
This.
You guys didn't just drift apart at the end of the summer, did you?
No. I
Oh.
came to work at the diner one night, and they said someone had left a note for me. And it was this stupid thing.
That sucks, Mom.
I just felt like such an idiot. I'd put all my energy into planning how we'd be able to stay together, planning how our life was going to be, planning how he'd be the answer for how I was going to be okay. And then one day, this. I don't know if I've ever cried as much as I did for the week after I got this.
He seems like maybe he just wanted something different than you.
Well, he could have told me that. Instead, he just played along, told me what I wanted to hear.
I mean, hell
Until
yeah.
one day it was just goodbye. Not even face to face, just this selfish little note. And he was gone. There was a lesson I should have learned that summer.
Uh-oh.
You can't rely on other people.
What?
If you put your trust in other people, if you expect them to be there for you, one day they won't be.
So what? You shouldn't have friends or relationships?
Well, no, I just mean you can care about other people, but you have to be ready for them to go away. And be okay on your own when they do.
Are you... You're making it sound like... Are you saying Dad left you? I thought you said you both agreed to get divorced.
Well, either way, he's not here, is he?
Mom, what happened? With you and Dad splitting up?
He left
It
for
always makes it
California,
sound
baby.
like
Bruh.
you wanted him to leave, but...
He does?
I mean,
If he's telling you I wanted this,
Uh-oh.
See? This is why you need to be okay on your own. If you're fine on your own, when they leave, you don't have to feel this way. Remember that.
Well...
I
got
got
the
the screwdriver.
Good. That's good.
We got something going. Okay.
Ah, door?
we meet again. But this time, I'm ready for you.
Okay.
Hey, good work.
That was very weird.
Thanks, Mom.
Happy Easter.
Oh, my mom loved this desk. I remember when she brought it home from the flea market.
Jeez, how many desks did Grandma have?
Kind of a lot, I guess. I mean, she was a writer. She liked to move around.
Well, let's see what she was hiding in here. Ugh, it's locked. This gives me an idea. The little key from Grandma's diary?
Oh, okay.
Right.
Pick up the book. Queen, King, or King, Queen, Royal Flush. Before we get too invested here in the next part of this story, just figured I'd double check everything. Feels like we're getting fewer and fewer things to look at that really matter. The Bible, the astrology book, postcard, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Darling, now wait. Sounds like someone's getting cold feet all of a sudden. We had a plan. Leo dies, I make some tracks for the border. When the dust settles, you follow me. This doesn't work if only one of us makes the tracks. We've got everything you could ever hope for up here. A place of our own. A quiet little town where nobody knows our names. And a pile of cash that'll keep us going till who knows when. The kids will love it too. What kid wouldn't want to live on a boat? You get these silly ideas out of your head. Get back on track. We'll be together soon.
Would you have loved living on a boat?
That was what you took from that? That's your first question?
I don't think so. I wonder what age he thought I was. He couldn't have thought a teenage girl would want to... Wait. I hadn't even thought of that. My mother was just gonna take me and August, and we were all gonna run off to Canada? I mean, of course she wasn't just gonna leave us behind, but...
Sounds like Grandma had some big plans worked up.
Well, look, he said she started having cold feet. And she must have written him back and said she wasn't sure if she could come after all.
You think she realized that maybe her kids wouldn't have been so happy moving onto a boat with some random man in Canada? Can I start calling him Canada Man?
You can call him whatever you want. This is so strange.
Love makes you do crazy things.
Love or grief?
Both?
I've got... What? We had a plan. Leo dies. That is what you ignored that, and you were like, "Ah, man, do we really want to live on a boat?" Okay. So my prediction has been, because I think they maybe tipped their hand a little bit, that like Grandma killed Leo. Oh, nice slippers.
Freaky. Yet appealing. Oh, Grandma.
My prediction was going to be that Grandma killed Leo and then was going to run off. That's been my prediction. I think they tipped their hand a little bit too much early on in the game. Helen, you can't just leave me here. I did this. I did all this for you. All for you. Those are my kids too, you know. I need to have a right. Oh. Pierre Lutrick? Okay.
What's that?
What? I'm sorry. What?
What does he mean? When he says those are his kids?
Shit. Her dad's not her dad? Oh, fuck.
Was Grandpa Leo not your real dad?
Oh, shit.
Could that have been why he was trying to run away with you in August and Grandma Helen?
I can't even imagine.
Look, Mom. Look. This one. This note. It has a return address. Pierre Lautrec. Box 9, Hop 2 Lake, Carndale, Ontario. We should go check it out.
What? No.
No, but
Tess, we already drove however many hours up here and dug around getting dirty and all this stuff. I'm not driving us to Canada based on some return address from over 30 years ago. We have the rest of the house to pack up, and I still need to call the electric company to schedule our end of the service, which I probably should have done sooner, and...
Mom, stop.
It's your father we're talking about here. The house can wait a day.
This is your father we're talking about here. It's about who you really are. It's about who I really am. Was my grandfather really my grandfather? Who was this guy? Who are we? These are big questions, Mom, and you're just gonna turn around and drive home?
Yes.
Okay, listen.
Yes.
Hey, I'm not doing this because of your sterling rhetorical skills. You didn't win this one. I just happen to agree with you. I do want to know who my mother might have been mixed up with, and why she never told me about it, and who my real father is. And if we go check out this address, we might find nothing. But we might find something. So if one more day of driving is all it takes to find out one way or the other...
Then why not, right?
Right.
Glad I could convince you.
No, you just happen to be right.
Exactly. Glad you came around to see things my way in the end.
Oh boy.
Okay. Should we get going? It's getting dark.
Yeah. Let's find somewhere to stay for the night. We'll look up directions. Get back on the road in the morning.
Hotel night. We're getting room service. Thank you, Mom. Best weekend ever.
But we didn't find that hidden fortune you were so excited about.
Yeah. Maybe it's on the other side of the border.
Maybe. Come on, let's get out of here.
What the heck? Is this Pierce Latrice guy Mom's real dad? Scandal. We found an address for some place in Canada. We've got to go check it out. Time to hit the road. In sympathy. Our condolences. Our thoughts are with you. Wait, what? Open. Oh, close. With our deepest sympathies. Our thoughts are with you. Helen, so sorry to hear about your love. About your... What? Oh, loss. Okay, please let me know if there's anything we do. Saltzman's, blah, 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 blah. Pick up an ashtray. You pick up the pen. Free pen? I hope that we get to give the tie to what's-her-face. Okay.
All right. Time to order that room service.
This is not the kind of place that has room service. I'm sorry.
What?
Hotels do room service. This is a motel.
Just like the summer place was a mobile home and not a trailer.
Right. But the other way around. But there's a restaurant and lounge right next door, though. I'm gonna head down there and get us dinner, okay? And I'm going to have a cocktail while I wait. It's been a long day. I'll be back with something to eat soon.
Well, all right. That's almost like room service.
Almost.
What do you want to eat?
Oh, burger?
Burger it is. Do your homework.
No. I knew I should have brought my backpack on this trip. Now Mom expects me to do my homework. Well, I guess there's not much else to do cooped up in this motel room. Coffee packet?
Oh, how lovely. Dirt-flavored water. No thanks.
Stationery pad. The Value 7 Lodge. Nice. Top drawer has a Bible? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. But that's a thing that we need in a hotel. Just in case you want to read some scripture while you're like doing dirty hotel things. Oh, pick up the box of tissues. Anything fun in any of these? Oh, free map.
Ooh, a visitor's guide. Oh.
Oh, check texts. Hey, Tessa Bear. Hope you had a good day. Busy with some work late tonight, but we'll talk to you tomorrow. Thank you to you always, Dad. Text Dad. Text Francine. Hi, Dad. What's up, Tess Bear? Nothing. Just gonna cross the Canada border soon. Wanted to say hi. Canada? What for? Found some clues in Grandma and Grandpa's old summer house, and we think there might be more to find at another place across the border. So we're gonna go check it out. Tess, are you hunting for bootlegger gold without me? Ha ha ha, maybe. We're gonna see what we find. Can't wait to hear all about it once you're back and to get my cut of the action. Can't wait to talk to you. Oh shit. Okay, it's getting deep. It's getting deep here, everybody. I had a question. It's about you and Mom. I feel a bummer incoming, but okay. I feel a bummer incoming, okay? Well, you always said Mom wanted to leave, and that's why you're not living with us anymore. But Mom said you were the one that wanted to leave, so I'm confused. She said that, huh? Well, I'd say it was mutual, kid. But I had a big opportunity out here, and I had to take it. I understand why your mom didn't want to come along, and that's okay. That's why you left home and quit Video Galaxy and everything? It's not the same without you here, or at the store. Ho. What? Call me a hoe? Ho, I'm sure the store is even better without me. Who wants their dad as a boss? But you made the store so fun, sad face. The window displays and the Halloween costume contest and movie quote trivia. The new manager is just boring. So what is your big opportunity out there? Well, you know, I headed out here for a new biz venture, and I'm in the investment stage. Can't wait to tell you more about it, but just wouldn't feel comfortable till I know it's going to pan out. Just want to make sure everything's perfect for when I tell you more. Why is my dad texting me like I'm a 14-year-old? Or like he's a 14-year-old. Remember when you were little and you worked on that book you drew me for weeks and wouldn't let me peek at it until it was all done? I've still got that book right here with me and didn't want me to see it. What? I've still got that book right here with me and you didn't want me to see it till you had it all perfect. Just, this is like that. You still have that? Yeah, I never part way. No way, no how. I don't want to disappoint you by jumping the gun. You understand, don't you, kiddo? Yeah, I can't wait to hear more. Soon, I hope. Gotta get back to it. We'll go with it. We'll hit it with a TTYL. Text Francine. Hey, Frankie, we survived the abandoned summer home. And how haunted was it? Extremely. OMG, how many ghosts did you see? Nothing but ghosts. Nothing but ghosts. What? Nothing but ghosts. The place was packed full of them. Oh, there's no punctuation. That's what's giving me trouble. Damn, I want to see a ghost. Speaking of spooky, how did your mom react to telling her about Nevada? Shut up, lol, I didn't tell her. Why are you obsessed with that? You need to tell her. What if she doesn't let you go? I'm gonna. And she will let me go. Just do it now. Okay, I will when it's the right time. When? I don't know. So, did you find out what you were looking for? Yeah, no. We're heading up to Canada tomorrow. What? Yeah, we found some stuff about my grandpa who my grandpa might have really been. We're gonna see if we can find out more about him. What? You might be part Canadian? Maybe 1/4 maple syrup running through my blood. I'll call and tell you about it when we're home. Reception out here is bad. We're in a weird little motel for the night. Reception looks pretty good. It's like 4 bars. It's pretty cool. It's old and vintage. My mom's getting me a burger from the bar. It's awesome. Well, have you looked around the motel room? Is there anything weird in there? Probably. If I find anything weird, I'll text you about it. Put phone in pocket. Francine wants to hear about weird stuff in here. I should text her if I find anything interesting. I have my backpack. I don't think there's anything that's going to be weird in here anyway. Oh. Oh. Just found some pills. Just found some pills in my mom's suitcase. Ooh, what kind? Flexotine? I don't know what that is. Yeah, me either. Maybe stop snooping in your mom's stuff. Oh, my mom's sleep shirt. What's a sleep shirt? At some point adults get them. They are from a concert or college. Which is this? My mom's college. That's cool. I don't know. I think I might go right to work after high school. My mom would explode though. You're going to hate this. What? Your mom is right. You should go to college. You can do your ideas after. School is expensive. Instead, I could have a pool. So it's your education or a pool? Yeah, and I choose pool. I will shut up, but you should go. You're too smart and need to show them. Also, I got 60 gamer score. I brought my towel from home. What? My own towel. I named it Dr. Softness. Oh no, honey. It's mine. I've had it since I was like 7. Sounds old as hell. Fine, okay. Look, I don't want to use motel towels. Continue. I mean, they were just hanging here when we got here. Yeah, they just cleaned them and hung them for you. Did they? Yes. I don't like not knowing. If you want to be worried about motels, I have one word for you. Sheets. Makeup, conditioner, shampoo.
Oh, yeah. Definitely stealing these.
Free soap. Mountain Valley conditioner. Mountain Valley shampoo. Free mouthwash.
Notify the blah blah blah. Be aware. Da, da, da. Be sure. Da, da, da. Got it.
Oh, nice. Nice. I guess I can close all these drawers so my mom doesn't run into them. Holy Bible. I just want to examine this Bible. Francine wants to hear about weird stuff in here. Okay. 'Cause it seems like that's gonna... Oh, Video Galaxy. Do homework until mom comes back. Hold on, I'm gonna type boobies into the thing. So it should cross off when I'm done. Is there anything I'm missing? I don't know what else would be. Oh, I can just turn it on from anywhere. It's a weird hotel room because this like roof opens up, which is very odd. Yeah, we'll just do homework till mom comes home.
Hey, it's burger time. How's that homework coming along?
Fine. How was the restaurant?
Overpriced. But I guess that's the price you pay for convenience. Here's your burger.
Thanks.
Enjoy. I'm gonna call August.
Tell her I said hi.
August? Guess where I am? At a motel in Powhatan. Tess and I took a little road trip. She says hi.
Powhatan.
We paid a visit to the old summer house. You remember the summer house? Mobile home. Yes, it's still there. Anyway, we came away with some questions about Mom and Dad.
This burger is my rival, and I will defeat it. I have vanquished the mighty burger. Yes. 60 gamer score for burgers. Text Francine. What's going on with my sock here? Hold on. Hold on. We got a sock issue. Oh, it's a loose thread. There we go. Keep stepping on it. Driving me nuts. Gotta help my dad with dinner. Have a good drive to Canada. Don't let the moose bite. How are we doing gamer score wise? 7 for 420. Let's see, stayed at the motel, second card journey, completed the game. Everything else is secret. I don't really want to spoil.
Could Dad have... Yeah, she's here. Hold on. She wants to talk to you. I'm going out for a smoke. Back in a few.
What? My mom's a hard smoking hard.
Hello, Teresa.
Hi.
And August?
This is all... It's pretty crazy, huh?
She's not gonna want that tie now.
That's
Aw,
one word for
man.
it.
How do you feel about it?
Pretty
I think
exciting.
it's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bigger deal for you and Mom. I just think, I don't know, it's just kind of, it's like seeing a whole new side of Grandma, now that she's gone.
Yeah. I was still pretty young when our dad died, so I think it's a lot harder on your mom than on me. I never really knew him.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. I've spent enough on therapy to almost be over it.
Oh, good for
Did you
you.
guys find anything out there? I haven't been since we were kids.
Oh, can we tell her about the tie? Nightshade. Nightshade.
We found your old friend, Nightshade.
Oh, Nightshade. I'd forgotten about him.
Kind of a spooky name.
Yeah, I was a spooky kid. You know, our dad dying really did shake me up. Nightshade was to try and fill that void, I guess.
That must have been hard.
Yeah. What about the house? What was it like?
It was pretty beat up.
Yeah. I'm surprised it was still standing.
I guess part of me hoped we could just move out there.
Move out there? Oh my gosh. You're breaking my heart. You'd rather live in the middle of nowhere than in Chicago?
What?
With me, in the townhouse. Didn't your mom say?
Whoa.
What about Mom? Can she stay with you?
Of course. Both of you. But she doesn't want to.
What do you mean?
She...
Uh-oh.
Look,
Oh, no.
you should talk to her about it. It isn't my place.
Why didn't...
Oh, hold on. Work is calling. I gotta go. Love you, Teresa.
Love you too, Aunt August.
Find Mom and go to bed. Increased turnout. Improve word of mouth. What? T-shirts. Posters in local schools. Actors, directors give lectures. Found a note my mom wrote on a bar napkin. Oh, what's it say? It's notes about her theater, like how to get more people to go. Thought a bar napkin would be more interesting. Biz must be worse than usual. Those ideas are tame. We need to punch it up. We run down the street, launching fireworks, yelling, "Theater!" I get my plane to spell out, "See plays in the sky." We go to the elementary school and play Boo. We go to an elementary school play and Boo. Better acting at Andromeda. Whoa. What? Kids bounce back. I'm envisioning the backstage mom rage. Maybe napkin thoughts win. Wait, can I look back in the suitcase? No.
And Jocelyn is looking at him, and it's so obvious that she forgot her line, and of course she did, because she only got off book a few days before, and he's just staring at her.
Uh-huh.
And Todd needs her to say it, otherwise the whole scene makes no sense, and it's dead quiet. It's opening night! And so then, she just says, "Who are you? The Pirate of Penzance?" Tess?
What?
Are you even listening to what I'm saying?
Is it funny?
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm listening.
Nope.
If you want to just drive quietly for a while, that's fine. I can do that.
This drive is so freaking boring. I wonder what's going on with Dad and Francine.
Wait, where's my cell phone? Did I put it in the glove box?
Who the hell puts their phone in a glove box?
Oh no.
What?
My cell phone. I left my cell phone at the hotel.
Are you sure?
Yes, I looked everywhere. It's not in the glove box. It's not in my backpack. I don't have the charger either. I must have left it on the charger at the hotel. I need my phone.
Tess, we have been driving for over an hour already. We are not driving all the way back to the motel just so you can have your phone for one day.
You
Also,
don't understand.
Not even gonna work in Canada.
Francine is going to be worried about me. We text or call or see each other every day. She's going to wonder what happened to me.
Didn't you text her before we left this morning?
Yeah, but
And your cell phone wouldn't work in Canada anyway.
Thank you.
I'm sure Francine will be fine till we can pick up your phone from the motel on the way home.
Yeah, it'll be alright.
Mom, we have to turn around. We haven't been driving for an hour.
Yes, we have. We left 1 hour and 18 minutes ago.
Well, we can drive faster on the way back.
I am not breaking the speed limit and getting pulled over and getting a ticket because you can't wait till tonight to get
I wouldn't have left my phone there if it wasn't for you. You were lying to me, and I was so distracted. And now you won't even go back. And
Hold on. I was lying to you? When was I lying to you?
you didn't tell me we could stay with August. Why would you just lie to me and say August was unwilling to help us?
I didn't lie. She doesn't want to help. Helping would be buying the house, and when I asked, she said no.
But she offered to let us stay with her.
And I said no. There's a million reasons why that's a bad idea.
At least we'd be sleeping in a bed and not a car.
We aren't gonna sleep in the car. I'll figure something out.
Aren't you concerned? We have no plan. You have no plan.
I have a plan. Money might be tight, but it's not like I don't have a job.
You and Dad were still together? Where do you think we'd be right now? Why are you so disinterested in my business?
Why don't you like August?
Excuse me? Where did you get that idea?
You always act like she's a pain when she's just trying to help. It's like you're jealous of her.
First of all, I am not jealous of her. It's a lot easier to make money when you live by yourself, especially if you're so far away. Your own family is an afterthought. I had to do all the work for Grandma. August just stayed in Chicago.
You're making her sound so selfish. She's not like that.
Oh.
You've never lived with her, Tess. It's not gonna be like your little vacation. August thinks she knows what's best for everyone. I can't be around someone like that every day.
Wow. I can't imagine what that feels like.
Okay.
Do you think you're the
alright.
only person with problems and the rest of us are just running around doing whatever? You're exhausting. No wonder Dad left.
Oh my god.
Don't bring your dad into this.
Why not? Why can't we talk about Dad? Actually talk about Dad for once. The divorce,
I don't want to have this discussion right now.
Fine. You don't want to have this discussion? I'll just find out when I go to Nevada.
What?
When I see Dad when I go next month.
You're not going to Nevada next month.
Yes, I am. I already have the tickets.
What
Why?
do you mean?
Why?
With what money?
From my business. I'm
Why
going.
was-
From your business. I can't believe you. That you
Nothing
would
like
go
spite,
behind
huh?
my back?
If you just told me what was happening, I wouldn't have to. I wouldn't have to ask Dad to tell me the truth.
The truth? Please.
You can't
Oh, so
handle the
that's what
truth.
this is all about, huh? You want to know what's the truth? Fine. Here's the truth. The divorce wasn't mutual. I divorced him.
You...
Your father announced he was going to Reno to become a full-time gambler and expected me to say, "Oh, sure, honey, feel free to abandon me and my daughter and dying mother to try out your next get-rich-quick scheme." What? What kind of person would think a marriage could work with that kind of distance? So then I have to be the bad guy, just like always. He gets to run away and be the fun parent, and I have to be the mean mom and do all the work. So I divorced him. I'm sure he's just as proud of his new job as I am, and that's why you're hearing about it now. So sure, go to Nevada, ask him all about it. I'm sure he'll tell you the truth.
Not only did I lose my phone, but I got in a fight with my mom. This sucks. I guess now we're just gonna sit here in silence until we get to the stupid houseboat. What a fun road trip! That was sarcasm. Oh, we did. I survived.
It's a dead end.
It's not a dead end. We just have to get out and walk.
Where, Tess?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I think it's through here. Thanks for the help, by the way.
Look, I know you're upset. We both are. Let's just get in, see what we can find about Pierre, and get out. Before I change my mind.
Agreed.
Well, looks like we finally made it to the houseboat we saw in the picture. Most likely owned by the mystery man, aka Pierre Latre. Whatever we find out better be worth it.
Lautrec! That's the name of the mystery man. Think he's got mail? Guess we'll never know. It's locked anyway.
Maybe that's for the best. Tampering with other people's mail is illegal.
Found a mailbox. That's quitter talk. Found a mailbox labeled Latre. We can't get through, but we can't get into it though. Mom says it would be illegal. That's quitter talk. Some interesting game design decisions here. You can see the, hey, you're not going that way. This, I'm sure, will be locked. Not that there's going to be anything. Oh.
Pierre! Pierre was here.
Looks like we're on the right track.
This means you, Pierre.
Is that dried blood? Ew, 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 ew. Why on earth did I just touch that?
A free knife. Stab, stab, stab. Oh.
How are we supposed to get on board?
Maybe there's something around
Wow,
here
I
we can
bopped
use.
that microphone. We want to get access to the boat. If we try to jump that gap, we'll break our shin bones. Okay, just double checking that my audio was still working because I really thumped the bottom of that table. Maybe there's something around here that we can get. Oh. Can we really? Oh, you can't walk down the thing. Oh. I thought this was going to be a path to get down. That thing, is it that little board over there? Oh, that's just a hard wall. Okay. All right.
This is so stupid. We're trespassing. We need to go back home.
But
What if you fall off and break your neck, Tess? Or who knows what's even in that boat? Or if the floorboards are all rotted, or...
But we're already here. And the trailer home...
Mobile home.
The mobile home was fine. I just think... If we go back now, what's the point? Don't you want to know what happened to Grandma? To find Pierre?
Okay, fine. You stay here, and I'll see what I can find.
Oh.
No, you can't go in without me.
Don't tell me what I can't do, Tess. No matter how grown up you think you might be, I'm still your mother.
And a MILF at that.
You're right. I'm sorry. We've done all of this so far together. I just don't want to give that up.
All right. We'll do it together, but I should go
okay.
first.
I thought they were kind
No,
of
I
running
should-
out of game.
No way! What if you fall off?
I could say the same to you. I should go first. I'm not gonna let my poor, aged mother walk across a rickety bridge before I'm sure it's safe.
Let's flip a coin. Call it heads or tails.
No, I'm going first. It's my filial duty.
You really think it's dangerous?
If I thought it was dangerous, I wouldn't walk across at all.
Great, then we'll flip a coin. I call heads.
Oh my god. I lost?
In a manner of speaking.
After you.
Oh, there
All
better
right.
not be an achievement for winning the
Here I
coin
go.
toss.
Careful.
Not very climactic.
Not quite as scary as I thought.
Yeah, this thing is pretty sturdy. Especially for just sitting out here for a few decades. Let's hope we can say the same for the rest of the boat.
It's locked. This must be where the money is.
I seriously doubt that, but regardless, we'll have to...
Can I just kick it in?
I'd say you're free to try, but I don't want you hurting yourself.
How sturdy can it be? Ow. All right, pretty sturdy.
Here's office, whatever's in there. Could blow the whole lid off this whole thing. Of course it's locked because nothing's ever easy. I do feel like they really... I was surprised to receive another letter from you so soon. A houseboat? It's a romantic thought, living on the water. But don't you suppose it might be a bit small for both us and 2 children, including a teenager? Couldn't you have written to me before making this decision? We are still here. We are waiting for the heat to die down. While I'm excited to start a new life afresh, I have begun to rack up worries. How will the children react with all that they've already been through? What do you suppose my parents will think? And us just disappearing? My poor mother. She's already lost a son-in-law. Won't people come looking for us? Are you sure there's no other way? Oops.
A letter from Grandma.
Everything's...
Can you imagine if my mother had actually
Locked.
moved us up here to stay?
I'd be Canadian.
You wouldn't even exist.
Whoa. What?
Well, who knows if I would have had a daughter if my whole life had changed back then. I certainly wouldn't have met your father.
Wow. So this is like looking into an alternate reality. I'd like to live in another reality.
Like what?
One where we were really rich, and you could fix up the Andromeda and make every play there amazing.
Tess.
And we could keep Grandma's house and make it all perfect, like better than it's ever been.
There's no way to that reality from here.
I don't know if I want to show this to our mom.
Wow. This is from when Grandma was really young.
Yeah.
Look at
I
that.
don't think I've ever seen this one.
I would hope
Look
that
a
you
lot
haven't.
like her.
Oof. Oh,
Really?
boy.
I always thought I looked more like my father.
Maybe you were just imagining things?
More... Oh. You mean because he might not have been my father?
Yeah, might not. Idiot.
I suppose I can see the resemblance now that I think about it.
You have her smile.
Okay, hold on. Everyone, enjoy this, and just enjoy this photo for a minute. I'll be back. I hope you all enjoyed the photo. I'm going to enjoy a drink of this real quick. Okay. Oh, hell yeah. Magazine for men. 12-page. Get the heck away from me, you friggin' little bug. The 12-page edited pictorial on the girls of Iceland. Novella Istanbul by Night by author Richard Volop. Winter Campus Fashions. Gentleman Interviews. Director J.R. Ritter. Fiction by Rick Baker Norris and Robert Duarte. Humor by Hal Quinn and Ken McKay.
Wow. Cool.
Tess, don't touch that!
It's got cum all over it.
It's just as grimy as anything else in this boat.
Oh, it's
Yes,
grimier.
I want to find out what the winter campus fashions were in 1968.
You don't know where that's been.
It's literally been right here for 30 years.
Yeah, but where was
I
it
mean
before
before
that?
that.
Thank you.
Like... Never mind. And I think it was fringed jackets.
The winter
mean-
campus fashions in 1968?
And patterned tights. But really, put that down.
Why are all the pages stuck together, Mom? Mom!
Boy, really getting into the sea captain persona, aren't we? Did the boat ever even leave this dock?
Received $3,000 in exchange for the houseboat. Okay.
$3,000? For a houseboat?
Are you saying that's a lot or a little?
It's a little.
A little? Only $3,000 for a boat you can live on? It's a house and a boat. That's two whole things for just $3,000. Some people don't even have one thing.
It does seem like he probably got a pretty good deal.
Do you think the boat had something wrong with it?
Maybe Pierre just drove a hard bargain.
Cool. Nobody to spy on now.
Those winter fashions from 1968 are going to look even better now. Travel expenses, tank of gas, postcards, map, lunch, steak, $6, motel, $8, 6-pack beer, dinner, burger, stamps, breakfast, liquor, $39,952.36.
Damn. 40 grand.
We've definitely found our man.
This must have been from when he drove up here. Imagine spending $6 on a steak lunch.
Or $7 for a tank of gas.
Did people just drink more back then?
Yeah, I think so. But this is a lot, even for 1968.
Good morning. It's a jug. For some reason, I thought that was a soda can. Ooh, flare gun.
Dodge this.
just creepily quiet on this boat. Just, you know, some noise. Pick up a letter. Please don't go on about the silly ideas in my head. My concerns are far from silly. This affects all of us. You'll say we'll have everything we could ever hope for, but I'm not the one who decided to run off across the border and have silly little Helen pick up her entire life and children's lives at the drop of a hat to follow, no matter how much money was involved. I hope for things that money can't buy. Treasured friendships I've held since I was a girl, my relationship with my parents and siblings, satisfying work where I get to help people. My children grow up in the loving company of their grandparents and their friends. These are things that you asked me to give up, and for what? Isolation? An unfamiliar place? A leaky boat? Money to spend? On what? What does it matter if everything else is lost? That sounds a little more like
tell
Helen.
him, Grandma.
Yeah, not one to mince words.
All those years of writing advice columns paid off, I guess. Kinda nice that she was thinking about you guys, too. Not just uprooting your life, dumping you in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. I can't imagine what it would have been like to grow up here.
You'd have to learn French.
Sacre bleu.
Oh no, it's already happening. Oh, it's for 4 players. Sorry, Pierre.
Tiddlywinks. Pick up a ledger. Date, description, debit, credit, August, cash, travel supplies, lunch, postcards, boat idle on, receipt, poker, at the shack, groceries. Whoa. Slow down.
Boy, he really burned through it.
I can't imagine just spending $40,000 on nothing.
Well, some of it was on this boat.
Yeah, seems like he really loved it.
Can you imagine Grandma living here?
Can you imagine August living here?
Maybe then she would have been a famous painter, because she would have, like, had to paint a bunch of stuff to make it less ugly.
For sure.
And you and Grandma would have had to fish every day.
This is a very tempting scene you're painting.
I'm imagining something like Little House on the Prairie, but on a boat.
Little houseboat on the river?
Rolls off the tongue.
So there's like nothing left of the money. Oh, I can't have the flashlight. A lot of drinking. Pick up a receipt. All sales final.
Wow, that is a lot to spend on whiskey.
$45?
A lot for back then, I mean. Whiskey was more expensive then, too. Plus, judging from the state of this place, this was probably a reoccurring order.
Geez, slow it down, Pierre.
I don't think he was handling my mother's change of heart too well.
With this amount of booze, it doesn't look like he was handling anything too well.
Listen, let's just get back to it. It's cold in this busted old boat.
Your mom is just so far beyond this. I guess, do you think we get to meet him before we leave the boat? Or as we leave the boat?
Attention, Oh, man, what? This doesn't work. Should have seen that coming.
Testing. That is a terrific Simpsons joke. Oh, I'm looking for a key. That's right. Right? It's just wild that I can't pick up that box. Okay, I gotta try and get into that, that door. But I don't know. So far the game's been pretty clear with it, but I'm not... I feel like there's probably one more letter to find somewhere. Okay, hold on. Here we go. We're nice and collected. Is there anything out here on the deck? Not really. I keep thinking you're going to be able to go down in those hatches, but nothing there. Pick up the receipt. Oh.
Aha!
It was right there. Okay, we're good. See? See what happens? You use your eyes. No matter how tired you are, you fight through it. You fight through it so you can game. Okay? Let me be an inspiration to you. I received your latest letter. This is my final response. You say you did all this for me, but you didn't. Everything you've done, you did for yourself. You were the one who was unsatisfied with our home, our income, and you always wanted more. You were the one who made the decision to get more money through reckless illegal means. You were the one who decided to run to Canada to save your own skin, without even telling me until it was too late to do anything but follow along. I'm not following you anymore. You say these are your kids, too. Of course they are, but they're my children as well. I'm here with them every day, comforting their grief, trying to console them over the loss of their father. Trying my very hardest to keep up the ruse, but I'm getting used to it. Used to doing this on my own. Used to speaking up for myself. Living this new life. I'm regaining my footing. I'm starting to feel okay.
So I guess that's it. Grandma had enough time on her own. Without Grandpa, without Pierre. She realized she liked things better that way.
Can you blame her?
No, not at all. It was her chance to have her own independence. And who would want to give up their whole life, everything they know, just for some guy and some money?
People have done worse for less.
Yeah, but Grandma had a pretty good life, didn't she? Her advice column, her art, her kids, her house. Maybe she just needed a little time to herself to realize how good she had it.
Was that it? I mean, I guess. Oh, they really won't let you in the mailbox? That's wild. Oh. Okay, just kidding. So no run button? Hold on, let me very slowly walk back to the boat. Sorry, hold on. Hang on. Oh.
Looks like a mailbox key.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It's the second time.
I was
I've just
hoping that would
left
turn up.
without the
I
key.
swear, you could be so nosy sometimes.
Just close the flipping drawer, please. Sorry, everybody. I looked right past it. Also, you didn't even like point out the fact that like that ore went through a window.
looks like Pierre tried to mail this, but he messed up the postage or something. Let's crack this bad boy open.
Wait, opening other people's mail? I don't know, Tess.
If this guy was your real father, you're his next of kin, so it's fine.
Is that how that works?
Yes.
I don't know, probably. Makes sense to me.
I suppose you have a point.
Let's see what we've got here.
Return to sender. Unclaimed, no such address. Address incomplete. Moved address unknown. Refused by addressee. Insufficient postage. Sheriff's Department. Huh. To whom it may concern, I now confess my culpability for a spat of burglaries which resulted in the theft of almost $500,000. I worked hard as a property inspector for Gein County for over 10 years. At a poker game in 1966, I was approached by a man interested in trading blueprints and my knowledge for cash. He and a few others targeted department stores and other businesses that carried large amounts of cash overnight. This relationship developed and I became more and more involved. I was given 10% of the proceeds from the robberies in exchange for the information on how they could evade detection from the store's security. As time went on, the stores they chose to hit became riskier and riskier. I had no way to back out of the arrangement, as they had threatened not only my safety, but that of my family's as well. Seeing no other option, I falsified a death certificate with papers I lifted from the county office. I left my wife and daughters to cross the border under an assumed name, giving them instructions to follow me. They never did, and I regret having asked them to. What little of my stolen profits remain, I have destroyed. My wife, Helen, knew nothing of my crimes until it was too late. She only went along with the story of my death because she had no other choice. She is innocent. My decision to involve myself in the series of crimes was mine alone. I ask only that you leave my wife and daughters alone. This is my confession, Leonard Lambros.
So Pierre was my dad?
He wrote this whole confession, but it never made it. It's been here ever since.
I can't believe it.
Well, it says right there.
No, I mean rhetorically, Tess. Jeez.
Right.
So my mother wasn't having an affair at all. Or whatever this would have been.
Not except with Grandpa's secret identity.
So my father hadn't died. When we thought he'd had a heart attack. He was just here. On this dock. We never got to know him. He was just a car ride away. August and I suffered over something that never even happened.
It kind of did happen though, didn't it? As far as you knew, it did. You lived with that your whole life, so to you, it did.
I can't believe I can't believe he just abandoned us. All this time he was here. He gave up his family, his children.
For an old boat and some booze.
I wish I could have talked to him. Just one more time. And my mother living a lie for the rest of her life. I can't even imagine. I just wish I could have talked to her about it. While she was alive.
Wish you could have been there for her?
Yeah. If we could have just... She didn't have to carry all this alone. I can't believe she would do that to us, lie to us, her whole life. Why didn't she say anything? Even when we were all grown up.
Maybe she was trying to protect you.
Yeah, maybe. August was so little. But I was old enough to know the truth. I just wish we would have talked.
Oh, gee. I wonder how that applies to right now.
That's it? He spent all his money, tried to send this confession, and disappeared, and he never came back?
He's still alive.
Do you think he could still be alive?
I don't know. Honestly, I honestly don't care. It doesn't really matter, does it? Either way, he's gone.
You don't want to keep going? Maybe we could find...
No, I think we've found enough.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Mom.
He pretended to die. But he really just left me, like everyone else.
I didn't leave you.
Well, maybe not yet. But your dad...
I thought you said you were the one who kicked Dad out.
I mean... Well, it wasn't quite like that. I guess... Listen. I'll give you the full story in the car.
Ooh.
I'm freezing out here.
We better get the juice.
Me too.
Tess, thanks for doing this. For coming with me.
Of course.
And for pushing me to find out what happened.
Just doing my job.
I know I haven't been the best mom lately. But I am so lucky to have such an incredible, kind,
Oh, Mom.
beautiful, hardworking...
Stop. You'll make me cry.
Just such an amazing daughter.
I love you, Mom.
I love you too, honey.
Hey, Mom. I was thinking about something. I wonder what Grandma would say about all this.
Good question. What do you think?
I don't think she'd be too happy. Now, girls, I hid those private things away so people wouldn't find them. I don't know why you couldn't leave well enough alone. Well, if you didn't want people to find it, maybe you should have gotten rid of it. Well, okay. Maybe I did want you to find it. A little bit.
So you asked about what happened with me and Dad.
Uh-huh.
Well, your dad, you know, was always looking for the next thing. Always had a new idea to try that was gonna fix all his problems, our problems. And for a while, it was the video store. And then that sales thing, and then he decided that he was gonna be a professional poker player.
Is that what you meant by full-time gambler?
Yeah. I mean, not really a gambler. He's not playing with his own money. It's all tournaments and stuff. They're playing as a sport.
That's insane.
That's insane. Didn't anybody tell him the house always wins?
Oh, I did. But this isn't playing poker against the house. It's against other players. There is no house. Believe me, I heard all his justifications. There were plenty.
And even though he's been gone for a couple years, he's never told me why he's really out there. Why wouldn't he tell me?
Maybe deep down, he's not so proud of it.
Maybe he just didn't want to tell me till after he'd hit it big? So he chose right when Grandma really started getting sick and we moved in to take care of her, to go off and follow his dream? He must really like poker.
He does.
He likes it. But I wouldn't say that's the real reason he left.
And what was that?
The split came at a really hard time. The theater was doing worse, and I was spending all my time there. Then your grandmother started really declining and needed more and more help. I think when I decided we needed to move in with her, to care for her, well, being a full-time caretaker for his mother-in-law was not something your father ever signed up for. So he left for Nevada. He wanted to stay married. Said we could make it work. But by that time...
It was already over.
Yeah, exactly. I realized that this was a pattern that would never really end. Do you blame me for ending it?
No, I get it. You needed his support, and he just ran away. Kind of forced your hand.
Yeah, kind of.
That sucks, Mom. But I do miss him. I'm sorry for buying the tickets.
Oh,
I should have talked to you first.
I forgot
Because
that she bought the
thought-
tickets.
I don't know, that Dad, explained everything to me in a way that made sense, and that he was living some great life out there.
no, you shouldn't apologize. I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. I guess I was embarrassed. That I would have married such a ding-dong. Professional gambler. I didn't want to have to say it out loud.
I mean, he had a
I
nice
guess you
ding
can't keep
dong.
running away from your problems forever.
Now I have these tickets, and I don't know what to do.
Go see your dad, you fucking idiot.
I think you should go.
To Reno?
Yeah. I think it would be good for you to hear his side of the story. We may not always get along, but he's not a bad guy. And you guys have a good relationship. You should spend some time with him. I think it'd be good for both of you.
Are you sure, Mom?
Yeah, I'm sure. But it's not over Thanksgiving, right?
Oh, God, no. And Miss August mac and cheese? Fat chance. I'm proud of you, Mom.
For what?
What do you mean, for what?
You're kick-ass. How many moms would stop packing up their house to drive their daughter all over Michigan to search for a family secret? Or run their own business, run a community theater? That's pretty cool.
All right. Maybe not the brightest idea from a financial perspective, but it is pretty cool. Thanks, honey. That means a lot.
Does it?
And speaking of businesses, that's pretty impressive that you made enough money to buy a plane ticket.
Yeah, it's exciting that people are willing to pay me to design websites.
Well, I've seen what you can do, and you do a great job.
Thanks, Mom.
I'm serious. When I saw your web stuff,
Oh, that's right. I forgot all about
what
that.
I'm looking at, but I know it looks good.
Thanks.
An artist's eye, just like your grandma.
And my mom. But maybe it skipped over my aunt.
Come on. Her painting wasn't that bad.
It is pretty bad.
Well, I guess I always imagined that you'd go to Ford like Grandma and me. It's silly, but it's not fair of me.
You're goddamn right. It's
God
not
knows
fair.
I didn't do everything my mom wanted me to do.
Like doing Kurt.
Like
hell yeah.
doing Kurt?
I'm gonna let that double entendre pass right by me. But yeah, it's hard to let go, to see you as an adult, and not just my baby girl.
Mom.
You were so cute back then, even cuter than now.
Stop.
And you had the biggest head. Everyone said it. Everyone said, that's the baby with the biggest head.
Your poor
Bowling
vagina.
ball head. The bowling ball baby.
Yep. And it was all your dad. On my side, we all have perfect, tiny little heads. Like golf balls.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think about the whole August thing?
Moving in with her?
Yeah. I guess it's a big decision, moving to Chicago.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly.
Would you want to move in with her?
It seems like a good choice. Even if it's just for a while, at least we'd have a place to stay.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Are you worried about the theater? Or my school?
These days I'm worried about everything, but I'm confident too. Confident we can figure it out.
Yeah.
We've been through so much this last year. You've been through so much. I have to have faith that we'll continue to make things work.
Yeah. Me too.
I will say, August's house is pretty nice.
Her bathtub is the size of my bedroom.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be worth it for the bathtub alone. We should call August and tell her about all this.
Oh, hey August, guess what? Our dad really is our dad.
You can sleep easy. We're not French Canadian after all.
Whatever we end up doing, I'm glad you're with me.
Yeah. Me too.
Oh, there we go. Are you gonna give me a title screen? Are you gonna give me a lovely and nice, very thoughtful. Heyo, achievement? I guess not really. Alright. I wonder if this is like a copywritten song or something. I never did turn that off. Actually, we'll go ahead and just kind of mute that. Well, there you go. Carrie Russell, Caitlin Dever. Both great. I love Caitlin Dever. Sarah Grayson. She must have been the aunt. This is like a 3-character thing. I thought for sure he was going to show up at the end. They only... I don't know. This is Open Roads was developed over many years by many hands. All the people who played All the people below played a crucial part in its development. So we'll go ahead and we'll let that run. I don't really need a copyright strike or claim or anything, so we'll just kind of do this. It's a very like Sean kind of game, or I guess even a movie. Honestly, if you want to look at it from that angle of just, it's very much an indie movie. It's an adventure game. It's weird. So I was wrong about the twist. I thought it was going to be a little darker, a little more sinister, but it actually ended up like pretty okay. I don't think you really want to implement people too much, I guess. That's not really the point of the game. The relationship between the mother and daughter is good. But I like the way that they worked that out. I thought it was very clever. I thought it was a good way to like kind of mislead the audience and kind of go like, oh shit, like something more is going on here. But then it's like, well, not really. It's just, a doppelganger, and again, like didn't really do anything all that bad, like stole money, which, victimless crime really, if you think about it. These are all victimless crimes. But let me see if I can corral my thoughts here a little bit. Sometimes I play a game that I wonder it didn't have the budget to be the movie or the short story or short series that it wants to be. Adios was one that I think I played. It was like the guy who was working for the mob. That was another one where I was kind of like, man, this feels like a thing that very much somebody wanted to be a film or a 4-episode season of a television show, but they were like, we can budget this in a way, pardon me, that we can work it into the form of a video game, which I think helps, add context or whatever. Otherwise, you're kind of sitting there with a lot of green screens driving cars and talking, which is, to be fair, a bunch of the movies that I watch anyway. I think this works well as a video game. I think having all those letters around is kind of nice. I think they did a nice job kind of laying out enough of a mystery where I was pretty convinced that they were going to go one way and then they zagged the other way. And I liked the turn or the reveal about, what really happened. Again, it's more about the two of them connecting than it is about like a big giant crime situation. It's a pleasant experience. It's a short experience. It's about 3.5 hours long. Probably could just put this into like 3 1-hour parts, but we're fine. I think it has a pretty good beginning, and it has enough there through the middle and the end of like kind of diving into the backstories with the characters and some of that stuff. And mom's kind of been hiding some secrets or not really being forthright about what's happening. And I was engaged and intrigued the whole way, which is good. That's a positive. These are the kind of games that I like. I like the story-driven sort of stuff. It's, Life is Strange and Walking Dead. Like, those kinds of games really work for me because they are a focused narrative that is maybe a little light on some of the gameplay aspects of it, but I enjoyed kind of putting the pieces together. There's not a whole lot going on as far as the gameplay is concerned, but it's still it's a pleasant experience with some solid character work. I still don't know how I feel about the animation. I'm very 50-50 on it. I'm okay with the style of it. I just think it looks a little wonky, especially in the driving scenes. It doesn't make a lot of sense because it's like the same models and same animations when they're standing, but they're in a car and they don't. Oh, pardon me. And they just don't make logical sense for what they're supposed to be doing in a car. And it's like kind of tough to look at in a weird way. But it's okay. It's a nitpick. It's a minor nitpick. It's just I think it's a thing that I noticed. So congratulations everyone on the Open Roads team for creating this game, publishing this game in partnership with Annapurna. It's an Annapurna ass game. It's an indie ass art ass game that I quite enjoyed. I would not be surprised if this is one of the games I kind of forget. Like, people will talk about it at the end of the year to be like, oh shoot, that's right, I played that. Forgot about that. I actually haven't listened to Greg Miller and Joey Noel talked about it on PS I Love You or Gamescast, one of the two. And I was like, oh, I'll listen to this. And then I was like, well, they're also going to talk about Open Roads. And I'm like, nope. So I'll have to listen to that and see what they thought of it. I'm trying to let all these credits play, but it's slow. French, Italian, German, something. Yikes. Probably gonna not worry about doing off-day content for baseball, because that didn't do any views. That's okay. It's about me. It's the most annoying thing about being a content creator. I want to do stuff that I want to do, and then no one cares. And everyone goes, but it's not about the numbers. And then you go like, okay, yeah, but how do I like do stuff? And they're like, well, you got to get good numbers. It's like, okay. Fortunately, the regular season games are good. I wonder what the difference is. How did the music licenses, do you realize? Oh, the Flaming Lips. Interesting. Cat Power, the knife. Swing Swing. I don't even know where any of these songs were. There was a radio that played something earlier, but so I wonder what kind of gamer score we ended up with. John Gibson, Amanda White, and everyone at I Am 8-Bit. Nice. 47 Communications. Phil Spencer, Sarah Bond. They work at Xbox. McIntyre. The Open Roads team, thanks. Why are these credits so slow moving? That is wild. Nope, Sean spells his name correctly. Good job, Sean Park. I'm proud of you. Oregon Film. Jellybean. Thank you, Jellybean. Open Roads is set in Bookmania by Mark Simpson with additional fonts. What? Made with F-Mod Studios by Firelight Technologies. Created with Unity. Arbor Hill Productions, LLC. Published by Annapurna. Interactive under exclusive license. All rights reserved. Thanks for playing. Hey, thank you for making it. It's not everyone's cup of tea. I'm sure it's probably getting roasted on Game Pass reviews, but this is why Game Pass is great. Well, I was kind of hoping there would be something there, but oh, you can go back and do chapter select. That's actually very helpful. Selecting, you will delete your current progress. New. So would this be one of those things where you would need to... I guess there's only a couple of chapters. Alright. Well, there you go. 670 of the gamer score right off the bat. That's good. I was thinking about trying to grab that real quick, but whatever. Oops. Didn't want to do that. Reveal. Secret. Born in a barn. Does this bug you? The signal. Sure, those aren't too difficult to pick up. But hey, pretty easy 1000 gamer score if that's what you're into. If you're into just a narrative-focused adventure game, I think this is also a good pickup. Again, free on Game Pass. Well, not free on Game Pass, but available with your Game Pass subscription. Day 1 launch. So there is that. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you'd like more content from me, you can click right over here. Subscribe, ring the bell down below. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Thank you so much for watching. You can watch, I guess, part 1 over here, or maybe like Life is Strange or something. I don't know. And then, pardon me, you can watch baseball up here if you would like. Thanks again for hanging out. I appreciate it. We will see you another day in a different video. Goodbye and enjoy the open roads.